What up, everybody? We're here with another review. Josh just went home to get some food. He might be back. He might not. Who knows? He was a little wasted. So right
Hear
now,
about the new Who.
talking about the new Who
Holy
album.
shit!
It's called Who.
It's called Who, and
wow.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
There was like a dull moment.
One dull moment
we'll
for
get
me.
to that.
One dull moment for me.
But
I mean,
it
still
was for
though,
you,
like not. A
but I
bad
enjoyed
dull
it. I
moment.
enjoyed it. You were like, but there were moments, especially during the last two tracks, where I was like, all right, just get on with it. And nothing changed. But then again, all right, this album starts off fucking brilliantly. It's the Who. It's the Who.
It sounds more Who-y than that Wire album.
Yeah, the Endless Wire. It sounds more Who than the last album, Endless Wire.
It just has all the great Who tropes.
Yeah, it does. They
like even when they said, like I was reading about it, and they said, yeah, it's got guitars that go young-a-dang.
Yeah, young-a-dang or some shit.
But yeah, that's a Who thing. Dig-a-dang. You know what I mean?
Young-a-dang. It's young-a-dang.
Young-a-dang. Dig-a-dang.
Yeah, that's a Who thing. And holy shit, it does do that. And it gives you everything you want.
Yeah, it's like every...
to hear from the Who. You
every
know,
cool little Who thing is in this album.
Like...
The cool synthesizers and sequence moments, the great piano stuff.
But every band has their signature thing they do.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I can picture a Green Day thing, and it would be da-da-da-da. It would be something like that. Or The Offspring, you know. Every band...
Yeah, like
Typo.
Well, no, I was going to say Tenacious D, they got that...
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. They always kind of got that riff in a lot of their stuff.
Just their one thing, their transition. They got to throw that in there. You know, it's their one big thing. Green Day has that. And it was funny because several...
Oh, wait, the Tenacious D thing is that, but then also... Dun-ka-dun-ka-dun-ka-dun-dun.
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. But, it was several years ago, Rock 103 was on my radio on the way home from work, and I heard a song that was new. This was 2012, so I didn't grasp music like you do now, you know. If someone puts out something, you know, that day. Because I came home and 5 minutes after me walking in the door, I turn on YouTube, and there is a new Green Day song, and that was the new shit. But 7 years ago, I heard it on the radio. I thought that was cool, but I was sitting there while I was driving. I heard this guitar riff or this solo, and I'm like, "That's gotta be Green Day. There's no way this is not Green Day." Because I heard the way that solo was played, and then he started singing the chorus. It was the very end, the tail end of the song, is when I got in the car and I'm coming home, because I worked at Paisley Pooch, and I lived
down the river.
Yeah. I heard that signature thing, and I'm like, that's got to be Green Day, and it ended up being Green Day. So you know signature sounds, like the Who's da-da-da-da was my long point.
This thing has all the Who tropes.
It does.
The sort of bluegrassy moments, that synthesizer thing.
Yeah, that
from,
was cool, man.
Bob O'Reilly is in there.
Hearing him do that shit again, because they almost didn't do that album because the record company was like, no one wants to. This is the radio song. No one is gonna listen to 30 seconds. That's all it is. It's like, that's the biggest fucking song. Everyone knows that song, and you can't take that.
I like it when the label's like, you can't. Nobody's gonna like this, but then like everybody loves it.
Yeah, I know, right? Why? You know, there can be a Who movie, but it would suck just like Bohemian Rhapsody did. What would they call the Who movie?
Probably just Who.
No, they can't just...
Who are you? That's what they would
Who
call
are
it.
you? Yeah, they would call it that. Who are you? That's actually a good name for it.
But I think like after watching that Wu-Tang series, I think that biopics
Need to be
really,
a series.
Yeah, go do a series.
Because like a movie doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, they cram 30 years of shit.
Unless
you know,
if you're gonna
in
do
2
something.
hours.
Unless if you're gonna do like a short-lived band, like fuck, what was the name of that band? Macaulay Culkin's brother was in it.
Lords of Chaos.
Mayhem. Lords of
Oh.
Chaos. Dude,
Lords of Chaos has
y'all need to
real,
watch that movie.
It's a cool movie.
It was good.
It's a cool ass movie, but like there's a lot of hate amongst the black metal community, but because it's inaccurate on some things. But
that's what it
it's
said
just
in
a
the
cool
beginning
movie.
of the movie.
Yeah, it says based on truth, lies, and the
truth, facts, and lies.
Yeah, the lies.
When you get with lies,
all
it's
the
like
real shit
okay,
that happened or something. It was a cool.
It's a fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
It has to be entertaining and be a movie. The way it ended, where the guy kept stabbing him. No, there was only several.
He didn't go for some chocolate milk.
Yeah, he stabbed him in the eye.
Didn't
and
go
all
for
that
chocolate
shit.
milk mid fucking stabbing, but cool movie though.
But it was an
Definitely a cool
entertaining movie.
It was one of the first biopics that like wasn't a tropey biopic for me. You know, it was like this is just cool fucking. This is a horror movie, man.
Yeah, it was, and it was that moment that was so fucking sick was where he's like, "Oh, he's dead. I'm gonna pick up his head and just turn him this way. Put that there."
Take straight.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on, that is so gory. Like that
whole
kid.
suicide scene was hardcore.
That kid. Oh my god, he cut himself down his wrist and then he cut his throat. That shit was.
And
wow.
Like went all for it.
That was fucking great.
But back to the Who.
The Who, yeah. Wow.
This is
we ran off the rails here, and you know, even though we say we want to get money from this, we say fucking shit too much.
We're probably never gonna be monetized again, man. It was never about the money anyway. It was there was the potential, but to me, I just have fun talking shit about stuff I like.
You know, it's funny. Like I watched Double Toasted and a bunch of other, like even fucking Angry Joe on YouTube doesn't cuss as much as he used to.
Which weird. I don't understand bleeps because a lot of times in the same video, like Angry Joe will bleep some fucks, but leave some fucks in.
You can have so many.
Yeah, so who knows? I don't give a shit.
But I'm like,
I have a normal job, fucking that funds all the fun shit I like.
This is always fun to do, but I'm just like trying to figure out how YouTube works. How does motherfuckers get to have that as their job? I don't understand that.
No, it'd be cool, but
I mean, it would be cool, but I don't understand it.
But like
I watch so many people that's like, we used to cuss like this, we used to do this and get away with that, but YouTube is messing us up, and we can only get away with, you know, it's censoring, you know.
Yeah,
it's no longer user content because you got to go by these guidelines, you know. But there was a moment
they changed the YouTube Studio. I posted our reviews earlier, and they changed the uploading thing. Now you have to say this video isn't for kids. Like it'll say, "Is this video for kids? Yes or no?" You gotta click no, and it's like, what the fuck, man? And then it'll be like, are there kids in this video? Like, oh, there's Josh creepily staring through the window.
Oh, he's coming back. He came back.
Josh is coming back, y'all. So I'm gonna have to like adjust the camera.
No, you're all right.
But yeah, you know, YouTube is not the same YouTube it was when we first joined, and even when we first joined, YouTube wasn't the same YouTube it was before that. Like we joined YouTube at a transition moment, right when the copyright thing started to be a big thing.
You know, that was like
but
maybe 6 years after YouTube started.
Yeah, it was like 2000 January 2012 was like our first video.
Yeah.
But Back on who, man?
Yeah, we've been trailing off.
Yeah, who?
So much.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I know Mama's got a squeeze box.
Ooh, what does Tommy think about that?
I don't know, Tommy. I know his dad doesn't sleep well at night.
Does he have multiple
He was
personalities?
a pinball wizard, though.
Yeah, he is a pinball wizard, but you got to keep him away from Uncle.
Or is he quadrophenic?
No, he's not quadrophenic.
Shit.
That guy drove off a mountain on a motorcycle.
Who memes?
Here we go. All right, we're still on the Who. We haven't even touched on it yet, really.
Yeah, we really haven't. I have the track listing pulled up on my Wikipedia. And a couple months ago, Zach had played for me the Ball and Chain track, and I was like, wow, this is really good. Dig the bluesiness. It's a bluesy hoozy kind of vibe.
Down in Guantanamo.
Yeah, and I was like, this is really fucking kind of promising. It's like, wow, this is like all the good Who shit kind of put into one.
Yeah, and I didn't want to hear anything after that.
Yeah, that's how I am.
That
like,
was
I'm
great.
a one single
and
man.
I knew it was only 11 tracks, so I was like, that's the only thing I want to hear. But then again, my curiosity peaks, and I have to hear the second song they put out, and I heard the second song, which is the first song on the album.
All this music
and that
was fade.
shit,
Wow.
like, wow, that was great
Starts
too.
the album off
So at that
epically.
point, I said, I don't want to hear anything else they do, because that's 8 songs, you know?
Yeah.
And those 8 songs
are fucking bangers, man. The whole album is damn fucking good.
on a first listen,
Oh.
if you know the Who and you heard the Who, this is giving you what you want. This is fan service to the max.
It really is.
Like this is like a Who reboot.
The only real difference to me is the real noticeable difference. Most people say, oh, who is it? Who without Keith Moon? But you know, we'll talk about that in a second. Entwistle.
Yeah,
Right?
John Entwistle.
But
he is a very melodic and phenomenal, good bass player that added his own flair to the Who, and he also wrote songs himself. Robert Daughtry, all he did was sing.
yeah, because Pete Townsend is the main songwriter.
But you would also get Keith Moon, who fucking wrote songs too. There were songs on Tommy and Quadrophenia that the other guys in the band got to sing. There were Quadrophenia was a play on 4 people. 4 people in the band. They were 4.
Mind Quad.
It was their personalities that got to sing those extra things on the songs to make that concept work. Quadrophenia, in a way, they always said was really hard to put to a Broadway play or a movie, and they still did a movie, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, Tommy's still my shit.
Tommy is
Tommy's
the
still
shit.
my shit.
But Quadrophenia is good music. It really, like, that whole album is amazing. To me, it's my favorite. But Tommy is more coherent.
Yeah, Tommy's my favorite, mostly because it's like spelled out for me. It's like
exactly.
I always
That's what I'm
say
saying.
that the difference between a rock opera and a concept album is you got to think a little harder on a concept album.
It's like a
whereas
Disney
a
movie.
rock opera spells
it
it out for you.
Yeah, it's just there it is.
Damn.
But this album, it starts off with a banger.
Yeah.
The second song is a banger. The third song is a banger.
Don't Want to Get Wise is really good. Detour is really fucking good.
Give me.
Beads on a String is really good.
That's the one that you were like. Or no, Beads on a String was actually really good.
Hero Ground Zero I like a lot.
Yeah, that was
Street
good.
Song I like. I'll Be Back is where I kind of got a little bored. I'll Be Back starts off interesting. That's the one that Pete sings.
Yeah, that's
And
the
I was
only
like,
song Pete has
the
a solo
harmonicas
on.
in there, and it's a real
It sounds good, but it drags on.
R&B kind of sound. Yeah, it's only 5 minutes, but I was like, man, you really feel the length on this one. It's a little slower. To me, it was like after 7 fucking bangers, it kind of ruined the momentum for me. And then after that, it picked back up with Breaking the News, definitely. and Rockin' in Rage, and She Rocked My World, which I really liked because that had the Spanish kind of vibe going
great.
on at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only reason. Like, I still liked I'll Be Back, but I was like, man, this is a little long because a 5-minute song is a 5-minute song,
But
which
it's also
isn't that long.
a
But
Pete Townsend
you
song.
feel that.
You do. I'm not even gonna lie. You do feel the length on the Pete Townsend song because it's like I'm waiting on that boom when Roger Daughtry comes in to propel your lyric or the way you're singing because you're singing okay. I like Pete Townsend. I like what he does with music, but he's not a singer.
Yeah.
You want that boom, that projection.
Roger Daughtry just has that epic, like, I know when to make
that's a singer
part come out and stuff.
Like,
even with his old man voice, this is the thing. We were talking about this a minute ago.
Yeah, because this sounds nothing like their last album.
Yeah, that one was kind of boring to me, but this, I like it because.
But you know what's funny? When we did our review, you said that was your favorite.
What?
The last album.
I did not say that was my favorite.
We both did.
What? No, I said Tommy's my favorite.
Nope.
Like, Tommy's always been my favorite Who album.
Nope. I mean, I deleted it, but there's no proof.
I did not say The Endless Wire.
We were both sitting on Endless Wire like that was pretty good. Because you were...
I think I liked it more than everything...
In between, yeah.
Yeah, like, I think... What... The 80s and shit was just not doing it
the
for
80s is the worst Who.
Yeah, the 80s was not doing it for me.
I mean, there's one good Who song from the 80s.
None of it was doing it for me. I think after the one with the monolith in the background... Which one is that? Is that Who Are You? The big monolith in the background, they're kind of like standing on like rocks. Who's next? Whatever the fuck.
That's the one after
Quadrina?
Wait. The big monolith.
The big black fucking Space Odyssey looking shit.
Not the one that's all a bunch of amps and wires.
Nah, that album cover is a fire hazard, man.
Yeah. Okay, so the monolith. Show me.
The one
I don't know
thing
what
like
you're talking
standing. Or am I thinking of Led Zeppelin?
Exactly, because I'm like, the Who has never had anything like that in their artwork. It's always been very simplistic.
Okay, no, not Who Are You? Yeah, the big fucking thing in the background.
That was Who's Next.
Yeah, well, I don't know why. Okay, so
that's Bob O'Reilly.
Okay.
The one with all the wires is the very last one with Keith Moon.
Who by Numbers I didn't like all that much.
Yeah, no. Who by Numbers.
Yeah,
Who by Numbers.
Who Are You was the last one I really liked.
Who Are You is the last one.
Yeah, Face Dances and It's Hard.
Like if you Face Dances and It's Hard.
So I guess I talked a lot of good about the Endless Wire.
There's the Pepsi song on one of those.
Based on
one of those 80s.
What Pepsi song? Because the only Pepsi song I know is Right Now, hey, it's your tomorrow. Right now, yeah, it's everything. Anyway, some Pepsi song. Though that's Pepsi Crystal song, but you know,
Face Dances.
Who are you?
You know this one.
Skip something I would know. Oh yeah, this song is rad. Okay.
Yeah.
Little Rock 103 staples.
You bet. Wow. Yeah, that's Pete Townsend doing the better bet.
Okay.
That's 80s Who.
We gotta
That's
do.
the
We
only.
gotta redo that because we did that Who retro, but we did it like live on the PlayStation.
Yeah, we were trying something. We were trying
YouTube.
something new, and I said you can take it from my YouTube.
Yeah, I guess I forgot. We never did it.
We never did it because
we need to just redo it one day. There's a couple I'd like to redo. There's a couple retros I'd like to redo, especially from the Audio Theory days when it was like we didn't hear all the music. Like we would do retros without
We would just
knowing
know,
full
we would
albums.
just talk.
Cradle of Filth, I hadn't heard all their albums when we did that retro. Weird Al, I had to go by on memory, and I didn't know any of the newer ones.
And I was listening to the newer ones and what I had at that point. You know, I had maybe 7 or 8. I had more than you did.
Yeah,
which
just
blew
had
me
a
away
couple.
because you always had more Weird Al. Than
Most
me.
of mine were the cassettes, though. Most of my earlier ones were the cassettes.
Yeah, but you did have CDs. You had more CDs than me. I started out. My first Weird Al CD was Straight Outta Linwood.
Yeah, it was.
The one that I actually bought, I mean, I had with you the
Yeah, we had that.
Nirvana one from
yeah.
Derek. We had that, and it skipped like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was great.
The later songs was so scratched you could barely hear it. It
That
sucked.
was our first taste of Weird Al when we were kids.
It was.
13 years old.
No, it was our first
First album. 'Cause we
heard Weird
first
Al
got
since
into 'em
'96.
When
when
Amish Paradise. and
Amish
all
Paradise.
that
That was like the
going.
first Weird Al stuff. Anyway, this is the Who.
So the Who, man. All right, so that's how I feel. This album, every track
It starts
to me
out amazing.
gets into it, but then I lose a little bit of interest on I'll Be Back, then I come back at the end. Like, how do you
Yeah,
feel about
I
that?
feel like
flow?
this is the best stuff they put out in 30, 40
Yeah,
years.
I can agree with that.
Like, holy shit. I mean, there's only like maybe
Since
5,
Who Are You?
maybe
definitely.
barely. Yeah, since Who Are You, this is definitely the best they put out since Who Are You.
How are they
But
still
oh,
alive?
As
like I was about to say, I forgot we got off track.
only 2 of them, 2 out of 4 are
The main
alive.
difference, other than you have Ringo's son, and a different bass player.
The bass player is Pete Townsend.
Okay, so he's
More
just
than
playing
likely,
bass.
or a studio musician.
So what I like is Pete Townsend's old man voice, because he doesn't necessarily sound like he used to at all. Like
I would
the
say
hints in
Roger
there-
Daughtry.
that's what I meant to
especially on
say.
the last
I meant to
one.
say Roger Daughtry, not
Okay.
Pete Townsend. I meant to say Roger. His
Because
old
Pete
man
Townsend,
voice. Pete
his-
Townsend's the one on this boring song to me.
yeah,
But-
Pete Townsend has that high, this is the song, A to B,
Yeah.
this is how it's sung.
Oh.
But the other guy, Roger Daughtry, sounds like he's the one that takes the song and
There's
wants
just
to
all
work
that
on it
all that emotion
and make
in his
it
voice.
brrr.
Oh.
That's exactly what I gotta say. Like Pete Townsend, he's like, this is how it's sang. These are the notes. This is how it's gonna be sang. It's very white.
So what I was
Roger
gonna say
Daughtry
is,
has soul.
I like it when these old artists from back in the day have been coming back with something that is as good as
Yeah.
some of that 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old
Yeah,
shit.
dude,
Like
'cause
this new
shit.
Who album, that newest Meatloaf, The Braver Than You Are. Some
Yeah,
of the best
I like that
Meatloaf
one. I
in
believe I gave
ages.
that one a good rating.
And then that Roger Waters that came out a couple years ago. Some of the best shit I've heard. It was better than the Pink Floyd album that came out a couple years ago.
I didn't even listen to that one. That was 2014.
It's good. Yeah, 2014. It's good because it's just all instrumental. It's just.
Yeah, but
It just sounds like a new age album. It's just
It's
moody
not
kind
Pink
of shit.
Floyd. If
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
just-
band that's
it's
known
just
for
a,
lyrics and singing,
Exactly.
you
like
can't just that's
it's
a Roger Waters
it's just-
album.
Musically, it's got all the good David Gilmour, Richard Wright,
Oh,
Nick
it's
Mason
David
stuff.
Gilmour. My
Yeah,
bad.
exactly.
I said Roger Waters.
But when you hear the Roger Waters, it's like if you're a fan of the Roger Waters side of Pink Floyd, that newest Roger Waters is like everything. It's got all the Roger tropes in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I'm digging. Like with the Meatloaf, it's got the Meatloaf tropes and the Steinman tropes
Man.
that really bring it in. Because it's like you got your Meatloaf tropes, but to me, Meatloaf and Steinman are the best together.
That's why fucking Bad Out of Hell 3 sucked.
Yeah, like Bad Out of 3 doesn't really suck, but
Yeah.
some of the songs that weren't written by Steinman
Yeah, exactly.
are
They're
decent
if it's not
at
a
best.
Steinman song with Meatloaf singing, it sucks.
Yeah, 'cause,
But
like,
if it's Steinman
but
song with
when-
another singer, you know, that's not
the
Meatloaf,
song,
it
like
works.
the songs that the Simon songs that they did use, to me are better than the ones that Meatloaf never sang on, like the Bad for Good. God, even the one that Celine Dion sang is better. Fucking shit. There was.
Do you have a stack of those poisonous fucking stickers?
Yeah, I do have. Josh, I got some hazmat bags too.
Why?
Just because it's cool. Just cool. Maybe one
Why do
day I
you
will use
steal
them.
so much pointless stuff for work? We don't use that.
One day, maybe during Halloween, I should roll the house
Yeah.
up with some caution tape. But so go ahead and talk about the
new album. I like it. I wish I could hold it.
Yeah, because he had just ordered it.
Yeah,
he
I
got
just
the
ordered
auto.
it. I got it yesterday, and the funny thing is, I pre-ordered this.
So you don't have Prime?
No, I pre-ordered this months ago, and I only had Prime when I had the 30-day trial. And I ordered like 8 CDs that week. But when I got this album, I was like, I gotta have it. It's a new Who, and I guarantee you're not gonna find this in Walmart or Target or where's that other CD store? Exactly.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Yeah, Walmart or Target. If you're not gonna find it there, you're not gonna find it anywhere.
Speaking of,
So-
Walmart would cut the album.
Exactly,
There's
yeah.
quite a bit of cuss words on here.
Yeah, he says fuck and shit.
Fucking
I've
shit.
never heard Roger Daughtry say those words, especially on the old ones. That is like the topics and the subjects that you're singing about are like those are things that you would say fucking shit about. Tommy and Quadrophenia. That character would have a vulgar language. Or
Too bad he
vulgar
couldn't speak.
vocabulary.
Yeah. Or see.
Yeah, well,
here,
Tommy,
here.
well, when Tommy was able to
Deaf,
figure
dumb, and
out that
blind.
nothing's wrong with me.
And he beat Elton John in pinball.
Yeah.
Elton John was the pinball wizard before
Pinball
Tommy came
wizard.
along.
Wizard.
At least he wasn't Uncle Eddie.
Yeah, Uncle
Ernie or Eddie?
Ernie. I'm your uncle, Ernie. Wait, no.
Don't leave him with Uncle Ernie. Uncle Eddie. Oh God, we're horrible Who fans
Oh
now.
my god. Oh my god.
Fiddle about. Fiddle
I'm your
about.
Uncle Ernie. Does that sound familiar? Fiddle about. Fiddle about.
Yeah, I really dig the shit out of that album. This album, though, it's like you said, some of the best Who shit in over 30 years, way over 30 years. Who's next or
What
whatever.
fucking
the
song
fuck.
is it?
Um,
This is Tommy.
Do you think it's all right?
Yeah.
Uncle Ernie.
Uncle Ernie.
Uncle
Yeah, you're
Ernie.
right.
Was he getting diddled to
He was-
death?
he was-
Uncle Ernie's
that's-
finger, Tommy.
Oh, he was
Did Tommy get
diddling
fingered?
Tommy.
Tommy got fingered.
And it's weird as fuck in the movie.
It's so happy sounding.
Fiddle about, fiddle about, fiddle about.
Yeah. And we're sitting here laughing at a rape song.
Don't listen to him. I'm glad you
I don't
won't see
diddle
or
kids.
hear me as I fiddle about. That's fucking weird, dude.
Wouldn't that be fucked up though? Like you're deaf, blind, and you can't speak.
Someone
and
just
then you
grabbed
just-
your dick.
You're the weirdest shit in
something
the
in your
world.
butt. Like, what the
Well, I guess
fuck
if
is that
he's been deaf, dumb,
about?
and blind his entire life, he wouldn't know what a dick is.
Just something happened.
And then he magically is fully cognizant and can speak perfectly at the end of the movie.
Tommy.
You
Was
sure?
ahead of his time.
Maybe he wasn't deaf, dumb, and blind, but he's catatonic from getting fingered by Uncle Ernie.
Uncle Ernie.
He got diddled one time, and kid just
Shut up, Uncle Ernie.
he just shut off the world.
Fuck you, Uncle
Made for
Ernie.
TV movie.
So yeah, go about the flow of the album.
The flow of the album was great. How it all played out. It was always the Who tropes, but I did get a little bored because the Who tropes got a little boring. They did try a lot of new stuff with the little Spanish kind of flair and the electronica stuff. I like that. I really do. I would give this album, going on a score here. First listen, I already heard 2 songs, and they, even though the Pete Townsend song is there, they still don't lose the
Yeah,
fucking-
cause that Pete Townsend
it's
one's still a good song. It just kind
after
of
that
hit a
little-
wall.
After that little slump for a second, it still fucking punches, and it's still
Because there's
hooey,
interesting stuff
and
happening
there's
in that track.
exactly, but not just that. There's interesting stuff happening in every track, so it doesn't get boring. I gotta give it a 9.
Yeah,
This is a 9 for me.
I'm giving
I
it a-
really enjoyed this. It's getting my badass 2019 seal of approval. This is going in my top 10 list of the year because, holy shit, I enjoyed this, and it was the first time I heard Roger Daughtry cuss and shit. That was cool. Like, he said fucking shit. But that doesn't give you a good ranking. I'm just trying to say
It was just cool and surprising.
I enjoyed this on how much it didn't sound like the last album. The last album was good if it was their last album. You know? If
Yeah.
you're gonna end on that old, sad, withered old man sound, that's a cool way to do it. But
Yeah, that last one was just
this
really an old
one
man.
sounds like, holy shit, how are they 13, 14 years younger on this album than they are the new one? I don't understand it. There's got to be some kind of computer work that makes them sound younger, because they're in their like late 70s and 80s or early
They're
70s.
way old.
They are old as shit.
Way
How
old.
do
This
you
might be the
sound-
last one for real.
How do you sound better now than you did in 2006? I don't understand. It's 2019.
Been what, 13 years now? Yeah, I got married in 2006.
It's been 13 years. How do you sound better? A decade.
Technology is amazing.
How do you sound better a decade later? Decade and 3 years.
But then again, you look at some of those older bands, they look like the cast of fucking, some like old classic movies like Goblins. They all look like goblins now.
I mean, Rolling Stone.
Most times look bad. Can't believe them dudes are still out there doing shit, man.
But they make their money. And
That's the thing.
he's married to a 21-year-old.
Everyone else has died of drugs and
That is so
STDs.
fucking creepy. That dude, Mick Jagger, is married to a 20-something-year-old. Dude.
Love is blind.
No, it's not. Love is money. Love is money, man.
So I give this album
For these guys.
I give this album a 9 as well, just because it sounds like
9,
old
yes.
ass Who to me. It sounds like old ass Who with the old man voice, and just like the same reason I liked that Meatloaf sounded like old Meatloaf with an old man voice.
Yeah.
Roger Waters sounded like old Pink Floyd with an old man voice,
I mean, I like the last Who album, but it wasn't my favorite. Because Quadrophenia.
It was just cool to get one
Yeah.
after the 80s.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it was. And it was, I mean,
Same
fucking,
reason I
what's his
liked-
name? God damn
same
it, we
reason
didn't
I
even
liked
mention
The
this.
Endless
This is
River.
Ringo Starr's son.
Yeah, Ringo Starr's son.
He's playing drums on it, and he
Who?
was trained by fucking Keith Moon.
Which is, if you want anybody to replace Keith, he'd
Exactly.
be the guy.
You get the Beatles' son who was trained by the dude. Come on.
Just like the
But
guy.
then again, it's like, why didn't your dad teach you?
Because
Keith
he's
Moon
not the
taught
best
you?
drummer. He's just happy to be there. But yeah, I
Yep.
mean, you know,
He's just
it's
a
always
drummer.
cool when you get that the mentor, the kid who was mentored by the original guy.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
they did
really
that
cool.
with the Samurai Jack sequel series. Mako, who did the original voice of Aku, died, but the guy who did the new voice of Aku was mentored by Mako, and yeah, it's cool shit like that. I like that when you get when the replacement is.
You know, talking about replacements, you said the guy's body shape didn't fit the guy that did the new voice in God of War.
That was some shit they were saying, man.
Yeah, it's
Some-
bullshit now. There was a wrestler. It was a fucking wrestler that did the body shape. The body capture.
Yeah.
Or whatever for
So that guy
Kratos.
didn't even do the voice.
So, and the guy that did the voice is someone from Stargate SG-9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why?
What's crazy is like it didn't sound all that different to me.
It didn't.
Like, really.
But then
It
again,
sounded
if
like
you
Kratos.
knew Kratos, you knew how he sounded.
Yeah.
Like, I played fucking 7 games.
Ugh. I played the 3 that
Wait,
matter.
4. Hold on, there's the 2, there's 3.
I didn't fuck with any of those.
I played
side
6.
games.
I
Oh,
played
God.
7 though. I played all the God of War games. Except for the bullshit mobile
I still gotta
ones.
finish the new one, man.
Yeah, you still gotta play that. We're still on the Who though.
Yeah, but yeah, I dig it. 9 for me.
You give it a 9. Josh heard 2 songs.
Hey, what'd you think of the 2 songs? I know you're a big.
Okay, I'm not a big. I like Tommy. That's about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And Tommy's good. You get molested and stuff.
I don't like molestation. I mean,
Tommy's my favorite
maybe
one. To me, none of them are gonna be as good as Tommy to me.
It's
Like,
just, it all sounds the same to me from growing up, from just constantly hearing rock going through here with the Who.
Yeah.
But it did
yeah.
sound kind of cool, but it didn't, I don't know. To me, those first few songs, it just doesn't sound, they don't have that classic, I don't know, to me it doesn't sound like the Who, the way they used to sound.
musically, it
Maybe
did.
maybe it's
Sort
because
of.
it's mixed differently, the vocals are different.
The
but
vocals are old.
Well, they're
sounded
old.
weird.
They're old now.
He's a
It's like
old motherfucker.
45 years
Sounds
later.
like you need to do Johnny Cash style.
It's like,
music.
you know, on South Park when they had
They
Dio,
did do the Johnny Cash thing, but that was like the album before this.
You know how, like, on South Park when they have Dio and he comes out there and he's like,
Oh yeah.
you know.
That's
Or no,
how it
they
felt.
did that with, because when they do
Right,
Dio, they play the actual song, so it's
yeah.
like he's old, but he can still
They
sing.
did that with
damn it.
Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart, they do
I
that.
put my pants.
Yeah, they do that with Rod Stewart. That's what it reminds me of. It's like, that's just that old man voice thing, man. He's never going to sound like he used to.
Stan's dad. Stan's grandpa.
Stan's grandpa, yeah.
This is what it sounds like to be old, Billy.
What
Yeah.
sounds like to be old, Billy.
That's what it is. That's what it sounds like. It just sounds like no.
Yeah, it's like,
It's like no, like the music sounds good, but when the vocals just sound like shit. It's over. It didn't sound right. It sounded like I was trying to listen to classic rock on Rock 103, but somebody messed with the vocals tracks.
I can definitely see what you're talking about there, because the vocals are off. You know, the
Maybe I understand they're old, but at a certain point you gotta.
give it up, man.
Or if they were messing with like fucking technology to make them sound better, they just like.
Guantanamo.
You never know. It might have sounded kind of cool because it had that old Nolan style to it. You could have that old like Nolan
Some
style.
artists work better. Like take Tom Waits for instance. Him getting old made him sound.
Give him that
better.
haggard
Yeah.
sound.
You
It gives
know?
them that very haggard,
The
worn out
Who,
sound.
the Who getting old don't sound
Just
good.
sounds like the Who getting old.
But the Who on this sounds better than the Who before.
yeah.
Can I do Who from the last album?
You have Endless River on there? I mean,
Yeah,
Endless
yeah,
Wire.
dude.
Why did the Who comeback album and the Pink Floyd comeback album have the Endless in the title. You had the Endless River and the Endless Wire. Weird.
Oh wow.
But that's the same. Like when you liked this, that's the same reason I liked the Endless River, was because oh wow, that's some new thing with Pink Floyd's name on it. So yeah,
You know what? It's Bob O'Reilly. Bob O'Reilly.
yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what this is.
on the field.
Like it's like when you singing to a sock or some shit. See, that sounds so cool though.
Yeah.
That's
And there's this all over the new album.
yeah,
This
but
stuff is
just
all
don't
over
do
the new
anything.
album.
This is the one before.
It's just CSI
But it's
Miami
like-
to me now.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're watching CSI Miami.
It sounds.
Yeah, there you go.
It sounds empty.
It does sound a little empty. There's something
Like where's the meat?
there.
Where's the body?
Where'd the music go?
The way he's singing it.
Yeah, that's what I remember now.
Maybe he actually died and it's just like his death rattle. It's
It's
his
like,
ghost.
dude,
Maybe
what the fuck?
sounds like he
the-
died
He
and
doesn't
exercised
sound like
his
that
ghost
on the
to
new
sing.
album. He sounds like that all throughout this new one, or the old one. And I'm like, what the fuck happened?
And he doesn't. Yeah, he sounds like an old man getting
sounds like
ready
he had
to
a
die.
stroke.
Yeah, exactly.
Sound like he had a
He sounds like an old man getting ready to die on the Endless Wire.
Billy.
But on this one, he just sounds like a cool old man fucking singing.
But
But yeah, I'm glad you
he's-
turned that on because it's been a couple
give you
years.
a reference
Yeah,
on
it's been a couple
the
years.
differences on his singing
I'm
voice.
breathing out.
Yeah.
I'm breathing in.
Where's
What's
the
next?
big
Does it
song?
sound like Ned singing
You know,
it
I mean-
next? A little fucking voice recorder.
It's like when you hear some of that Johnny Cash from the later American recordings
when he-
right before he
Like,
died.
he sounds like he's
And
really his
yeah,
vocals
and
are
it's
shot.
like it's just like he's not
This
singing
is it.
anymore. You see, he's
Just wait.
kind of hitting it here.
Just wait.
I do remember liking this a lot.
It's a good song, but when you go do do do,
You're doing your epic scream and
yeah, and he goes
roar. And then I'm gonna sing like this.
You don't go to that. You don't do that. That's such a.
Epic who screaming part. And then I'm gonna sing like this.
Like that doesn't work. It doesn't transition well. So I don't know if like that's just the way the songs are written, or is he a better singer? Because he's great on the new album.
He's pretty good on their album.
So it's like, well, what's it? I don't understand. That's the only album that he sounds like that.
Yeah.
He's getting a proctology exam while he's doing it.
And that was 13 years ago.
Turn it off and sing. Turn and sing.
Oh
So
man.
I still give it a 9.
I give it a 9 too. I did
Give it a
shit
9?
out. We're gonna have to go back. Yeah. What rating do you give based off of 2 tracks?
I'll take it, man.
But yeah, we'll
probably
probably do a
3.
Who retro, full on Who retro again.
I mean, no one saw it.
Yeah,
Except
no
for
one saw
like
it.
maybe Big C for a
Yeah.
second. And
Yeah, it was like live on the PlayStation.
what's that dude's name?
But you can't do it on the PlayStation.
We got like 2 guys that watch us on YouTube. The
How
original
about
guy.
John and our buddy, my good old buddy John Short, which I gotta post our 4th Frank Zappa retrospective. Oh, and we're still not done, man.
Oh my god.
Still
Alright.
not done.
I like this album. It's great.
We'll see you guys in a
We
minute.
ran the fuck off schedule
We're
on
gonna see you
this.
guys in a minute with the new Lindemann album.